Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm back today to show you how I made these beads here. I'll show you how I made these beads too. But I also made these beads, but these are paper beads and everybody knows how to make paper beads. Now with my paper beads, I had a lovely time making paper beads. I like them. They turned out pretty good, I think. I actually put a sticker on that one afterwards. I thought that looked pretty cool. There's a sticker on this one too. Sorry about my hands. I was cutting myself cooking. Good enough. I won't go there. And there's a little bird on that one that I added after. Okay, and I just this is a bit of a sticker too on that one there. All I've done there with those is when I did the paper, I didn't actually do any sort of fancy things. Like I did, this was from the thicker piece down to the thinner bit. These were all the same size all the way along that bead. So was that one. These little tiny ones are, well, like I say, well, they are little tiny ones. So, and they're just rolled. I just really like to do it, however. I think they've turned out really good. I think they turned out pretty good, actually. I'm not that disappointed, even if they're not exactly same sort on that side. It doesn't really matter. When I did them, I covered them with what I covered them with glue. I put some Elmo's glue on them after I finished rolling. I coated them with this Elmo's glue, and then when that was dry, I put dry nail polish on them. I did actually do one with glossy accents. Was that called? Yeah. But found that very hard to distribute over it, but it wasn't too bad. I found that I really enjoy using the nail polish. Dries really quick, has a good, nice, shiny finish to it, and, you know, you never know what I might do with them, but anyway, that's theirs. So then I'll show you now, I will show you now how I made these. I showed you these before. I just showed them at the end of a tutorial, I think, one day. And I did start to make this early, but the cat sort of interfered with that, and the camera went not on the shot of the thing. I say the thing, you couldn't see what I was doing, so I had to turn it off. Now I'm going to, well, I won't finish that one. I'll just start this other one because I want to show you how I did them. Now I really like these. I've got a really good, I really love that sort. This one here is really cool. They're just bits and pieces of everything, and so therefore that's what I've got here. I buy little bits of material, things that you wouldn't necessarily have, like I've never been anybody to have anything orange. I don't think I've got anything orange, or I love green, but I don't know about that bright. And these check things, they look really good together. I think they do anyway, these colours. So I'm using that. I'm also going to be needing some pieces of paper because because I made these lace ones, I started using the paper because I found it so much easier to work that way. So I'm going to show you what I did with that. Now I need for this some glue. Where is my glue pot? Okay, so I come in here without the glue. How could I do that? I mean to say. I've got this one here. It's going to take 2 years to run down there. This one might be right. Get hubby to bring it up, I suppose, but not for me to run down, it's not for the glue to run down because it was so cold in here. Maybe there's some going to come out of this pot. No, it's too hard. I can't squeeze that. My hand won't allow that. No way in the world. Here's another one. All I need is me upside down can, which I don't have that either. Oh, I'm fully prepared. Me, aren't I? I don't think so. I've got it all out there because I was getting sort of organised too to make me. I've carted most of my craft room out to the other room there. I might just sit in the shoe till it comes down. Try and get this bit off the bottom. So there we go. Now it should come out. There we go. Look, it's there already. But I'm going to sit in the shoe. Now, I'll do first an orange one. Now I'm tearing these. Like, I won't tear that anymore because that's enough. But if anything like this, you just tear it. It's just good. Any of these, I think it's an even weave thing. Because when you look at something, I need to cut that down there a bit further than that. I've got these great big scissors here. I've got to You wonder why I didn't take the new pair out of the packages there and use them, wouldn't you? Really? Okay, so this will tear, right? And I love that because I love the effect that you get from when you tear it, okay? So, I've got that bit. I haven't got time to take the scissors out of the packet. Just deal with it, Sonia. I don't know why I've got these big father type things there. I don't like them at all. I don't know what they're doing here. I think I've taken the others out. But anyway, so we've got this to start with. So that's our piece. Doesn't matter how long you have it. It's up to you. Then you want to get some glue. Maybe not the hot glue gun. I don't think so anyway. It's because it's going to be a lot easier, I think, if you don't. Now, I have a skewer. I have a small piece of one. I had a full one, but my cat gets into them all the time and takes them off me. Yes, she nicked all my little houses one night, and they were all on the floor out there. They're them little houses I was making, and wasn't good at all, I tell you. Okay, so we've got that, and we're rolling that around there. Now that's probably enough, so we'll put a bit of glue on there for the orange one. That's enough orange. So one bit of glue. I like the frilly effect. Another pair of scissors that won't cut probably. Oh no, they did. Look at that. Okay, now I must have about 20 pair of scissors. I must go and count them one day because I got a lot when my mum passed away. I never got rid of them that were no good, and I should have done. Okay, so there's that. Now I've got to make sure that it's still going to move. Okay, off this thing. And you know what? I hate doing this because I'm scared I'm going to get a burr in me. And now it's got stuck. Nobody panic, okay? No panicking allowed. See, it was glued to the thing. I used a piece of a crochet hook too earlier on. So I might do that because the metal's easier for it to come off of the metal for some reason than what it is for the wood. The wood, it's sort of, like I said, I'm worried I'll get a splinter in my hands trying to get it off there. So now I've got it rolled onto there, okay? Now I'm going to get a piece of green, maybe, some green. Now I don't want it to be too wide. I don't want it to cover up my orange, and it won't. That'll be just good. That'll be just good. Bits and pieces all over the place, but this is how we do it, okay? Well, maybe people don't make a mess like me, but it's crafting, it's fun. You've got to be too organised, it's too scary. I get not going to touch anything when I clean up. I don't want to make a mess. I've got to clean up this space though, because I've come to realise that I just can't do this. You know what my problem is too? The fact that I can't get near any of my sewing things, and the fact that I need a place to film where I can keep my camera set up there all the time, and I don't have to keep fiddling around and trying to keep myself in the shot, as you might, you know. It just doesn't, it's just not funny. It's just annoying so much. So I need to have a camera sitting there ready to go when I'm ready to do a tutorial, because this is not working. I've got all this stuff behind it and it's just not, anyway. And other than that, it's got gold here again in Australia. I don't know, just not happy about that either. Hang on, where's something that's thin? We need something thin because we don't want to come over the edge of that. This part here is only really thin. You don't need an iron. I suppose you could if you can't control it. I suppose you could iron it. But anyway, let me see. Now we're going to put that up there. Make it nice and, well, we're trying to get it easy to do. Okay, so we're going to, I'm working on getting it organised for my mushroom. I needed to get another jar, and I did that. So I'm getting, then I had to buy a tin of Pringles and eat them. Crikey, I can believe that. You know what? And they weren't very nice either, I must say. I didn't really like them either. But that's okay. I don't, if I want to do the tutorial, I had to do that. So there you go. So that's that bead. Now, they, to me, are awesome. Love them myself. I really, really do. And then what you do is you just add some beads. Now, I started doing that on this one. And I started doing it when it was fairly still wet, the glue. But that doesn't really matter. I'm probably saying something silly here, but it's really hard to put your needle through the It's really hard to put your needle through the glue, okay? So, you know, because you've just plastered all that glue in there. So what we need to do is probably try and do it whilst it's a little bit wet, and then you can just clean your needle off and get the glue off it. And try not to stab yourself, because these needles are very sharp and they are very easily bent. Most of the ones that I've got I've had for a long time, and they're bent. Excuse me, because they bend with the... Oh dear, I haven't even had my lunch yet. And I think it's after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, I don't know, fiddle around. I do get involved in things, and if I don't keep going with them, I just, you know, you get... But anyway, just crafts on it. Okay, so we're going to go up under there, because they're not, right? Now that flinged across the way. Now I'm going to get that skewer bit that I had. Where is he gone to? I don't think I threw it on the floor. No, here it is. Right, and I'm just going to sit that up in there so I can hold it. I can hang on to it while I put some beads on. Okay. Now I've got 2 boxes of bead soup here. I know, I still haven't got this chair unsqueaked. Never annoys me till I go to do a video. Yeah, I need something like a dishy thing. Okay, how about a lid off the pin thing? That'll work, won't it? I need something I can see me colours in. I can't see anything there. There we go. Now you've got some bit of bead soup. You've got a needle and thread, and you're just going to... I've just come up there with the cotton on it, and I'll catch him, bring him back in. Okay, now I'm going to put some beads on. Okay, so you just put your bead on, and you go down through where you want it to, where you come out, of course, near there. Now you might have trouble trying to get to the next place, like I said, because of the glue, but you'll be able to do it. Just don't worry, it'll work. And I like to have pretty nice colours, different coloured beads. Excuse me. And even sometimes if you don't go right down through the whole thickness, because you can't really go right down through the thicknesses of everything, because it just won't fit through there, won't go through properly, your thread. Did I catch that? No, it's still in here. Okay, so we do another one up there, and that's all you do. Just go in, pick up a bead, any size, any colour, it doesn't matter. That one's too close. I'll just make a stitch across this way here. Now make sure when you pull it that the bead's sitting down flat, so it's not waving around there. Just hang on to your bead. Watch out so you don't stab yourself. This is getting bendy, look at it. It's like a... Okay, let's go this way. Alright, it is not hard. I think makes things look real hard sometimes, but then it's not. It isn't. It's just a bit of patience, and just be careful. You know what you're doing with when you're pushing it through. Just be really steady, and it'll be fine. It'll all work out for you, because not all the part. You didn't glue every bit. We just glued occasionally. We put a bit of glue on. Okay, so that's how I did those. All right, and then you can just put something through. Thread a piece of, well, if you wanted to use material that you've used, maybe you could do that, I guess, and you could put it on it and then make a bracelet out of it. You'll have to see if you can bring this back through here with a crochet hook. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll have a go at it. Just put the hole might be big enough, I don't know yet. Keep fiddling around there till you catch it, or not. Maybe if I made a hole in the material, it might make it a bit easier. Put the hook through that. Okay, up through the bead, in through the hole. Get hold of it, and yes, that's not working either. I've got one of those things that you turn things inside out with. I don't know if that'd work. I don't know how to grab onto the material with that. There we go. You could thread them onto something like that, couldn't you? You know, and make, I've got all these bits coming off here. Come on. And put, you know, put more together, put some more on. Do another one. Where's my bit? Here's my hole. No, through the bead first. Back through the hole. Don't know if I'm ever going to do this. This seems a bit tighter, this one. Don't know how it's going to work. Come back through there. And I'll let him go. Probably be easier if I threaded a needle and pushed it through. God forbid we made things easy, Sonia. There we go. And there's another one. And then you could put another big one on this end here. Maybe I should put the big blue one in the centre. And if I put that on there, and then I could turn it into a bracelet, or you could use a piece of leather, or whatever you wanted to put in through it, you know, it's up to you. Now, this other one's here. I'll put that over there. I've got to finish beading that one and that one. So this other one, I'll put the beads back in that. Can bleed back on the pins. Okay, these ones here, I thought, why can't I make lace ones? Okay, so I did. Not extremely over impressed with some. This one here was very, took a lot to roll. Oops. These ones here, I think turned out really well. They're made out of the cotton lace, and I really like those. See these ones? They're made out of the cotton lace, and I think they look absolutely awesome. I've got a piece here somewhere, and I've sewn this together because I want to make another one like that, but I don't like that bit around the centre. So I have to just leave that as something I can look at and think, well, you don't want to do it like that again because that wasn't what you wanted. But you got this one here, and you got this one here. They're not too bad. You put something else on. I don't know, whatever you like. But I'm going to put. And I sewed that one there together too because it was two pieces, and I just did a ladder stitch and put them together. I might do this white one. Show you how I did that. It's not very thin. It's a pretty thick one, but that's what I'm using. These sort, you know. But these haven't got a good edge on either side. Something with the edges on either side look good, don't they? Like the frilly bits. That looks good. Now I probably need only about that much there, so I'll cut that off, and I shall cut this off here. I'll figure out how to do that. There we go. Right, now, a needle and cotton. This one will work fine. Through that. Got glue stuck to my hand, so I mightn't go through. I suppose it worked for the day. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to do this ladder stitch to join your laces together if you want to have the ridge on the edge of it like I did when I did my beads. This one here, or that one, so because that I've sewn together. This was a really old piece. It's been dyed and got looking bad, so I thought it turned out really good with these little ones. I thought they turned out really nice, them. I was quite happy with the style that they come out like. Bits of fluff stuck to it, but it'll be fine. You can use these two, I suppose, for bracelets and things. So you just come up through the back there where you've got yourself a knot. Now, you want to just make a tiny little stitch going across the front. It doesn't matter about the back, or, you know, but you come across, okay, under the back there. Alright, so you just go a little tiny stitch across here, come down and come up over that way a bit to join it together, alright. Now if I hold it like this, it'll be real easy to do. Just go across there, make sure I'm going through there's something there's a catch on there, so there we go. And just sew that. You won't be able to see it. So that's good. And then you can see that was a reason I put that piece of pearly stuff around this other one. Come on, hooked you. I just want to get this one finished, and I'll give you a quick idea. Well, I just made this pretty much the same as I did them others. I just sewed these together, make them wider. Well, see, these would look nice if you put pearls all over them and put them onto lacy books or anything. Make a journal and put them in the journals because I think they look good. When you got a lot of stuff, you've got to try and figure out ways to use some of it up, like the paper that I was using for them paper ones. I seen one woman, she made some and she used the paper out of the magazine. I don't have to worry about using the paper out of the magazine. I've got enough paper in myself. I don't usually buy magazines anyway, but not unless they're graph ones, I wouldn't cut them up. But well, that's not true totally. Sometimes I have been known to. But so we're just going to do this. I'm working on that mushroom too, people. Don't panic. I will be back on to show you how to make that. Just have to get me jar. Probably already said that. I did too, you know, earlier on. It's on my brain, you know. It's on my mind all the time. I've got things that I have to do and I want to do. And I will definitely be. And the weather got cold again, though. Everything seemed crap again. I don't know why, but it just happens that way. You feel a bit depressed and down. I kind of being all silly me. Anyway, let's just do some crafting. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about me grizzling. Now let me see. I've got piece of paper here. Now, this one here is a bit wider. Oops, wrong bit wider than the others. But I'm going to put that. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put that there like I did with the other. I've got me. What's the name here leaking in my shoe? When I say that it's in the shoe on the table. I'm using this as my glue catching thing, okay? It'll come out because it's ceramic, it'll come off. So I'll put that there, like that. Got to get another tin for me. Things I used other one. Use the lid off it anyway. Right now. Put that on there like that, because when you first start to roll this up, it's really hard. I thought, oh dear, I'm not going to like this. I'm not going to sit there and do that. So what I did was I put the paper on, and that's how come I'm doing the paper with the other one, because it helps it really easy and it sticks down as you go on, because you've got that coming through the lace. Okay, well, you're still going to need glue, of course, to come up along the rest of the way here, but it worked really good and I was really pleased with it, because it took a long time to get it started, especially with this lace. It kept on sort of coming undone at the end. I thought, oh, this is not good, this is not going to work, but it does. You just have to be patient and it will go for you really well, okay? And I think that turned out quite good. So if you made it with the half, I mean, that might be too big for a bead. It just depends what you're going to do with it. But maybe not. It just depends, you know, what you want. You can make any size you like. I have a lot of laces and things, and I need to find it. Well, I've got a use for it. I'm sure I have, but so we're just going to have a bead. Yeah. And he's a bead, and he can be, I reckon, covered with pearls, or pearls around it in some way or other, somewhere on there. Would make it look really awesome, even if you put them through around like this or something, just to cover it. You put it around a couple of times, like so. You know what, that's not good. Oh dear. It's a bead, Sonya, it's a bead, okay? Alright everybody, I'm so sorry for being silly. And I will come back on here shortly and show you something else, if I can. Well, I will come back and show you something else. I have to go now and have some lunch. It's nearly my dinner time, but I'm going to have my lunch. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you will go and make some beads and do yourself some bits and pieces, and if you do, I'd like to see them, please. Please leave a comment. Thank you everybody that's subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate that you subscribe to my channel. I don't do a lot of big projects, but I do a lot of little bits and pieces, so therefore you can incorporate them into what you want to do. And I think that's pretty good. I mean, you might not want to make the things that I make, but you can put the embellishments and things that I do, or the techniques I show you, into stuff that you make yourself, okay? And well, I will do bigger projects, but Anyway, I better stop talking because I'm getting myself all confused. Lack of food, that's what it is. Okay, so thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later. And please leave your comments. I really love to read them. I don't get a chance to answer all back. I do when I can. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Okay, bye-bye.